everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be starting off with priming my eyes. I'm going to be using the P. Louise base, and I'm going to apply that first, carving out my brow. You don't have to do this, you can skip this step. If you already use concealer, you don't have to do this. I like to use the base to have it all tacky from underneath the brow and below. Going into the Blue Blood palette by Jeffree Star, I'm gonna take the shade Undertaker and packing it into my crease where the socket is at, and I'm gonna take it above the lid area so that way you can get all this space like I have in my other eye. So I'm gonna take a detail brush from Unicorn Brushes. This is more of a small blending brush, but I call it a detail brush. And then I'm gonna go in with a different shade with another Unicorn brush. This is more of a fluffy brush, like more stiffer, not too fluffy. This is in the shade I'm Cold, and I'm going to pack that onto the crease area, and I'm gonna pack it like 50-50 where Undertaker is at, so that way the light blue can just pop into the crease and it's not gonna be like over light blue. It's gonna have like a merge of like dark blue to a light blue. I am gonna apply a shade right in between those two, and make sure that you do go back into Undertaker and the other shade just to blend it out so it could be pigmented and you don't lose that color while you're blending. So now I'm going to take the shade Blue Blood, and I'm taking a Peaches and Cream brush. I forgot the name of the what number this is, but I really like this brush for the crease area. So I'm going to apply that right in between I'm Cold and Undertaker, so you see how there's like a soft merge, a transition from the dark to light blue, and you do see more of that baby blue in the crease, and then you see the almost minty, well, light blue minty shade. And I go back in with a little bit of Undertaker just to blend it out so it can still peek into the crease area, and then I go back in a little bit with I'm Blue Blood. And now I'm going to cut my whole entire crease. I'm going to take the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in Drug Lord. You can use any white base that you like. I'm going to use the one from his line. It's only fair that I use it with the Blue Blood to see how they're working together, and they work pretty well together. And I'm not going to sweep that shade. I'm packing it. As you see, I'm slowly packing it and really being careful on cutting the crease because I want this to be very, very precise and very well cut. And I do clean up with a Q-tip with a little bit of makeup remover, and I don't want, you see how like that white merges with that blue, it blends together and it creates like this baby blue. I don't want that. I want it to be white. I want it to be clean. I don't want it to be messy. So that's a good trick if you don't want a lot of color on the lid when you're cleaning up. You want to keep it like a certain color. So even though it's a bit of a little bit of light blue, I'm still going to leave it like that. I just don't want it to be super blue. So the first shade I'm going to be using in the inner eye is Cullinan, and I'm going to pack it on into the inner eye. And I didn't show that I put Blue Blood right next to it, but then I take the shade Blue Monday and I'm packing it right next to it with a flat shader brush. And I do try to be careful on applying the shade. This shade was a bit hard to pack on to get that full pigment blue that you see here. So I also do take the shade Undertaker and pack that into the outer eye, but I wanted it to be more deeper, so I took a black shadow and I pack it onto the outer eye to make that shade Undertaker more deeper. So with this type of look, you have to do a lot of blending, a lot of packing on, and a lot of merging one shade to another so it could seem seamless and very blended. So now I'm going to be taking this eyeliner from City Color Cosmetics. This is a Be Bold color liner in Blueberry. This one is so beautiful. I love the color of it. And I'm gonna be taking baddie lashes from Shopmimiartistry, and these are like very fluffy, but yet they don't cover my whole entire eyes, so I really like this pair of lashes. Now I'm going to go in with the Dose of Colors Ideal Crayon in the shade Hint of Mint. And I'm applying that into my waterline to give me a pop of color. And I'm going to be taking the shade Mint Tea and applying that on top of it to let it set. And then I'm going to take the dark blue shade onto the under eye as well with the shade Undertaker to blend everything out. Okay, so now moving on to the face, I'm taking the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation, mixing it with 2-in-1 foundation by Milani, and I want it to be a full coverage whole look. And I'm taking this Peaches and Cream brush, and I have to list some names down below, like the actual numbers, but I really enjoyed using this to pack on my foundation. I felt like it gave me great coverage. It didn't like a sponge, you know how it picks up a lot of the foundation. Well, this one didn't do that, and I kind of missed using a actual brush to do my foundation. So I'm taking a little bit of concealer and applying that under my eyes, and I do want to brighten up the under eyes very well because this is a bold look, so I want to make sure that my under eyes are very bright and the focus will be more on the eyes. I'm gonna take the Kalon Cosmetics bronzing powder in Sun-Kissed Bronze, and I'm using a stippling brush from Sigma to contour and bronze up a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush. This is a Jouer Cosmetics Coquet Blush Duo in the shade Tease I'm using, and this is a very blushy shade, like very natural looking. And I'm gonna go in with the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Ice Cold. This is a classic from his line, and I really do like this highlighter. And if you have texture on your skin, you're not gonna like this because this will emphasize it. It does pick up and accentuates a little bit of pores or texture skin or anything like that, so I try to be careful applying this and just only doing it on the higher points of my cheekbones. I've been really enjoying these Peaches and Cream brushes. Like this brush right here, it's so nice. I'm gonna link just the whole entire line of their brushes, so you can definitely check it out. So everything that I used here in this video, I'm gonna post it in the description box if you're interested. So yeah, like I'm basically highlighting a lot of points of my face. So I'm gonna mix 2 lip shades. I'm gonna be using MAC Strip Down Lip Liner first to line my lips and to give me some shape, and then I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in Mannequin and Celebrity Skin. So I use Celebrity Skin on the outer points of my lips, and then I use Mannequin kind of centering it and blending it out so it can be like an ombre. So this is like a really good technique if you don't like one shade the other. Like sometimes I like to mix it. So this is my finished look. I hope you really do enjoy this. I got great feedback on this makeup look. I'm gonna be doing more looks using this whole type of technique. If you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more looks, and don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you guys in my next video.